Okay, let's see. We're playing Twitch because we can. We're starting Doran's Blade because that's what AD carry starts. I mean, yeah, there's really nothing else to start is there as AD carry, is there? Like, Longsword 3 potions? I mean, you could, but you'd lose out on the 70 HP, which would surely put you at a disadvantage. You'd get plus 3 AD, but you'd also lose lifesteal. Oh, I forgot that was lifesteal. I thought last time I read the words on Doran's Blade, that was health per hit, like a base amount of HP per auto attack. I didn't know that was lifesteal now. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, you get lifesteal. That's pretty important.
It's sticky, so you don't drop it.
And you can't go red pot anymore for 250 gold, so it's like Doran's Blade the only thing. I find it extremely dull, but I don't think Riot would be able to make a new. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. We're playing Twitch, okay? Playing Twitch. We got Jen as our support, Zyra. We got a Trundle jungle, Nasus top, and Lux mid. We have TP, Ignite, and a Ghost. So they just went triple Ignite. They're going ham, dude. They're going super ham, triple Ignite. A Ghost Udyr who's gonna rip my balls off. Yeah, their entire team's actually pretty terrifying in terms of if I were to go try and 1v1 that champion, how much success would I have? You know, like Vlad could turn it on me, Brand could turn it on me, Graves could turn it on me, and Udyr could turn it on me. It's like no one's just easy pickings. We're gonna have to get really fed if we're gonna want easy pickings this game. And I don't know how we're gonna get fed because, well, for one, we're not very good at League of Legends. And for two, I'm pretty sure Twitch is really bad right now. Although I am just going ham for the sake of going ham here, and we just did a lot of damage. So, last I heard they buffed Twitch's passive, so I probably just did a bunch of true damage. And we are going to hit level 2 first, so that does make things easier. This is a normal draft pick game, by the way. This is not ranked. Oh god, they're level 2 also. Okay, well, Hook is down, so if Graves comes in from one of these back 2 minions, you know, I'll press W and stuff. Well, not anymore. That would be overextending. It's about 3 minutes. I'm going to place my ward down in case the jungler started red. So if they try to gank us first, I'll have River Vision. Against this matchup, honestly, I feel like our best bet is just going to be pushing in as best we can and being aggressive whenever possible. Because last I remember, I'm just gonna heal now. You know what? Let's just heal now. Let's not die, please. Okay, we died, but we also killed him. So I guess you could say worth, right? I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, the last time I remember, when fighting a Zyra lane, you typically only win if you focus the Zyra. So if we're aggressive and they focus us, then their AD carry is going to die. Which is pretty much what just happened, except we also died. So I misplayed and I tried fighting too long. Honestly, like if I just hit them like once or twice less and just walked away, I probably could have lived. But I was being really greedy about it and just disrespecting them, which I probably shouldn't have done, considering it's still in early game Graves Thresh, which is super good. So, I don't know, we're just going to farm this wave, we'll freeze it. Thresh has to recall. 1v1 in Graves won't be near impossible. He definitely will be trying to push us into the tower though to reset the wave. So I assume, yeah, there's the buckshot. We're gonna push back a little bit, get in some preemptive gank harass, because I'm pretty sure Trundle wants to gank. I'm not gonna give him that cannon minion though. Get a good expunge down. Or, I'm sorry, not expunge. Contaminate. This ability's stupid and they renamed it to contaminate. And we didn't get the cannon minion, so our life is basically over. Even if we kill the enemy Nexus, we didn't truly win. So, we missed the cannon minion, but we are currently 5 CS? Yeah, we're 5 CS up on Graves, which is nice. We're at a pretty good spot in terms of experience. We're not really behind, not really ahead.
Look what the title
So once Zyra gets back and gets back from warding, then we'll be good to go and we can start harassing more. We do only have 1 potion left and he has 2, so that's kind of not great. But as long as we do trades like that, where we have the better end of the deal, then he'll definitely have to use potions more than us, so you know, even though he has more potions, he'll need to use more. So boom, that's how that works. Yep. That's how health works. Pretty much my goal in team fights, I think, is going to be sitting back, doing absolutely nothing, and then eventually... Oh my. Oh man, the damage. Alright, well I couldn't get any more auto attacks in before I expunged, so that was unfortunate, but that was a good trade for us. They're definitely using a bunch of potions off of that. But yeah, my goal in teamfights is going to sit back, do absolutely nothing. Uh-oh. So, that sucked. Yeah. Oh man, I keep getting hooked, man. There was no like worth reason about that. They didn't focus Zyra, which is supposed to be good for us, but she didn't have any mana. So I just got hooked at a really bad time. It was just unfortunate. I'm gonna buy some attack speed though. Screw the, you know, proper build path. I just want more attack speed. Because I want to apply my passive so I can expunge faster. So yeah, me just getting caught out by hooks is me just being careless and probably focusing a lot on commentating rather than paying attention on the game. But at the end of the day, it's a normal game, so it's okay. I can still come back. They won't be, or they shouldn't be, organized enough to keep me shut down. I should be able to get back in it. Is Thresh in here? Holy crap. Oh my god, he was there the whole time. What a beast. That was the most interesting gank pattern ever. I have no idea what they're doing. What is happening? He just used Ghost. What? Never mind. What I should have said is this is a normal game. I have no idea what the hell they're going to be doing, and I can't read anything. So yeah, I don't know. I guess boots. Boots probably not the best purchase here, but damn, dude, I'm just getting dominated. But it's okay because this is actually a good lesson. Okay. You know, some people might look at this game and just be like, "Wow, why am I watching this guy play League of Legends? He's 0-3. He's bad." But you know, the proactive viewers, subscribers, they'll be thinking, he's 0-3. I will watch intently to see how he gets back in the game. For I too have been 0-3 before. It happens to the best of us. I feel sympathy for Jordan right now. I'm going to watch as he climbs himself back into the game without being toxic and while, you know, being a team player the whole time. And see what it'll take for me to apply that knowledge to my game, and I too will be able to climb back from deficits I normally would not have. So you're welcome, future subscriber, for showing you the way of how to get back after feeding in a game, because we all know that it happens. Okay, now that that little speech is over, I just had a good trade with Graves. He has BF Sword, which is like, wow, I didn't even notice that, so I probably shouldn't have traded him with him at all. But we still ended up going even, which is nice, because we kited back a little bit and got more auto attacks off on him than he did on us. And his buckshot wasn't really the most optimal thing ever, because it went through minions, and we only got hit by the tip instead of the... I don't know what other word to use other than hilt. I know it's not a hilt. Hilt is part of a sword, but it's at the base, the beginning spread of the bullets. I don't know, man. But the point is, it didn't do as much damage as it could have. So we're not that scared. Oh my god, what a beast. What am I doing?
It's me.
I really should not have ran in there. That was super dangerous.
Day of the plague.
Okay, well we're getting good poke down. Zyra has no more mana. So it's pretty dangerous to do anything else ever.
What's
No, the hooks. It's okay. I will slow him. Okay, boom. So I guess everything I said about focusing Zyra would be bad for them actually ended up being good for us there, because they actually focused everything into Zyra, like way more than they should have, and they had no resources left, and I was kind of just like hitting them the entire time. So I don't know. I guess in that case it worked out. But typically you're supposed to burst Zyra instantly and then walk away. But they didn't burst her instantly. She lived for a very long time, and I got to apply some auto attacks at a good, you know, pace. So we have a ton of money right now. We're climbing back in the game. We're up 2 CS on this guy. Never mind, he's back. Oh gosh.
sneaky, sneaky? I was hiding.
Please. Okay. So basically what I just did there was activated my stealth, right? I totally did it. Super cool and suave, like, you know? And then I was recalling, right? You know, and I was recalling while stealth. I was like, oh man, this is perfect. I'll recall while stealth for style points. But I totally forgot that stealth was at rank 1. I actually just did it as if it was rank 5. So there's no real reasonable explanation as to why I did that. I mean, in all reality, I should have just walked back to my turret and recalled, and that was the best bet. But I'm pretty sure I'm, like, delirious. Delusional. Delirious. Derp. You know, that's just where I'm at. I'm pretty much just playing Twitch for fun and no other reason. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I want to fight them so bad. I want to fight, but I'm so scared. Alright, we got really good poke down. With that boots 2 that we just purchased, we were able to chase them down and get a bunch of auto attacks off. Okay, that was good for us. Udyr ghosted in, but I went invisible, so he had to focus Zyra. And then Zyra just like ulted on top of herself, and then I was able to just hit him for free. And yeah, that was basically all that was. Nothing really else to say there. It's like he ghosted in on us, but then we just went invis, you know. And we were like, hey, you have to focus Zyra now, and he did. And then she ulted, and boom, we hit him until he died, and that's all that happened. Nothing too fancy. Just the old, you know, invisible raccoon rat thing. But now that we have our completed item, this is actually where I'll insert some relevant information into this video. So Twitch, he had a pretty weak early game, but they just buffed his passive, right? And that made him a little stronger in the early game. That was a little boost, you know? Good stuff. A little bit more true damage in early trades. That's great. But he still wasn't that strong. But now that I have a completed item, that is basically a pretty freaking big power spike. I don't know why Thresh didn't Lantern. That was interesting. So anyway, this is a big power spike. Having a completed item is really important. It basically opens up the opportunities for me to 1v1 and or assassinate somebody. And that is a big deal on Twitch, because a big reason why Twitch ever was strong ever in the first place was because he could split push and stealth. Stealthing was awesome, and obviously his long range, but stealthing is awesome. And if you're able to stealth up to someone and 1v1 them and abuse their vision, or the lack thereof, then that's a big deal. So having a completed item, you know, it allows me, obviously it gives you more lifesteal. The percent magic damage on hit combined with true damage, combined with burst from expunge, is all just combined into a really great kit, especially since it brings attack speed, which Twitch is like great stat. Attack speed is like an amazing stat for Twitch, and his ult gives him flat AD at the same time, so it's like it all combines into a nice, really good power spike. And honestly, he only gets stronger from here on out. Like, earliest is probably the weakest stage for Twitch, and I'm only going to get stronger and stronger as the game goes on. And obviously that's like, it seems like normal information, like, hey, I'm playing an AD carry, I'm going to get stronger as the game goes on. Yeah, that's true, but Twitch gets like even more strong because he's a rat, and you know, his ult gives him more AD. The attack range is super important. Like, I know it's not going to be as important this game because it's not an organized high elo game, but the attack range is actually really vital to the reason why Twitch is even able to be played. Like, he has this stealth, which is great, but they nerfed it pretty much to the ground, to where if you're in combat, it takes like, what, 6 seconds, I think, before you're able to go stealth? Yeah, 6 seconds. That's nuts. So other than that, you don't have a gap closer. You don't have anything to save yourself from getting jumped on from, I don't know, an Udyr, for example. It's like, if you don't have flash, then you're having a bad time. So having that extra range to rely on to stay further away from frontliners who might want to dive you is really important. And the fact that that also allows your bullets to hit multiple people at once is like, that just opens up so many possibilities. I mean, building a Hurricane isn't normal, and I would never expect someone to build Hurricane on Twitch. But if someone did, I wouldn't be like, wow, that was a dumb thing to do. Because, although, now that I think about it out loud, I'm not actually sure if you were to use your ultimate and a Hurricane, if your 3 shots would all penetrate through their targets. I don't think they would, but that'd be pretty cool if they did. So I'm going to go try to 1v1 this Graves. Not sure if it'll work. He has Infinity Edge. Hopefully he doesn't crit me. I'm in his minion wave. I have every reason to lose this. But luckily, we flashed his ultimate. And that was the only reason we won. We fought in his fresh minion wave. We didn't have any minions. We went in melee range. We got hit by buckshot. That was just really dumb of us to even attempt. In a real game, I might not have gone for that. But I was pretty confident in being able to flash his ult. So, that worked well for us. But yeah, just, you see how, I mean, how we just 1v1'd him. I mean, we've been behind all game. We just walked up to him and was like, hey man, we have 1,000 gold in our pocket. We could go get stronger, but I'm just going to 1v1 you now, you know? I wonder what I should buy. I know this used to be the old build. Maybe I should just do it again here. Yeah, sure. You know what, why not? The old build of Blade King, what's this? Ghostblade? Blade King Ghostblade? That was a pretty common Twitch build back in the day when he was popular. So I'm just going to go for it again. The other thing I probably would have went for is maybe a Static Shiv, since that's another cheap early power spike. But, I don't know, I'm just going to go for Ghostblade, because it's a good armor pen. I won't have to buy Last Whisper. Well, I mean, I guess technically that's not completely true, but in this game, I doubt that they'll be stacking a bunch of armor, considering most of them are DPS characters. So, I don't foresee them stacking armor, so I think the little armor pen I get from Ghostblade will be sufficient. And then I'll just go tons of attack speed and, like, crit and lifesteal and stuff. So, yeah. For now, I'm just gonna split push bottom. I don't really foresee myself doing much else. I mean, I could like roam around and try and get a kill, but as I said earlier, I mean, no one on their team is really like really easy to 1v1, except at this point Graves, because Brand, I mean, unless I dodge all his abilities, which is pretty unlikely unless I ambush him from max ult range, but if I were to do that, that would leave him many options of escaping, and I don't know, it's just not worth it. I would rather spend our resources split pushing the map, creating pressure, than trying to max range kill a Brand. But if I'm really close to Brand, he could just like EQ me real quick, and I don't know, it'd be really hard to avoid, not worth it. So Udyr's low, but I can see them coming to me with this ward, so I'm just gonna walk away. The blue trinketed that bush. And now, as you can see, I mean, I'm splitting bot by myself. I'm creating a bunch of pressure. 3 people are down here right now. Udyr threshes Graves. And I'm just chilling. And I go back. I'm in the shadows. No one can see me. I'll see if Graves greeds for this next wave. His 2 teammates just left, as we saw. So that'd be really greedy of him if he stayed for this wave. I doubt he did. But honestly, just in case, like, getting these minions aren't as important as if Graves were to be here, you know? I'd much rather see if Graves would greed for this minion wave, since it is going to push towards them, I believe. It would just be better to get Graves off the map. Alright, we see Graves mid, so we're going to push the wave again, you know? So that was basically a really popular tactic, and one I actually used in the Challenger series at one point, when Twitch was really popular. I would split push bottom a lot, whether I was ahead or behind, because if I was behind I would get free farm and solo XP, and if I was ahead I would be able to 1v1 anybody. So it was a really popular tactic where you would just sit bottom, split push the tower, and whenever they came for you, you just ran away into the shadows, and there you go. I now have 2 people bottom, and in a high elo, you know, competitive match, that would give opportunities to maybe dive top lane, knowing that there could only possibly be 3 other people there, rather than, you know, a potential 4. So it's like, you know, that's just kind of the concept. I'm just sitting here. I'm not technically doing anything. One could argue like, wow, you're being so useless. All you're doing is farming, and, you know, you're not helping your team. But a lot goes on in the game that the scoreboard doesn't show. And that's a big problem, I feel, with lower elo games and solo queue. It's like, people really need visual confirmation of their deeds to feel like they did something, or to feel like their teammates are doing something. Alright, well, we got Scuttle Crab, and that was really all I cared about. So I'm going to push one more wave, and then I'm going to go buy my items. Yeah, so, but map pressure isn't something you can see on a scoreboard. Like, if you look at here, I have less CS than Graves. I have less kills than Graves. I have more deaths. Like, everyone would be like, wow, this Twitch is getting dominated. But I'm creating tons of map pressure, bringing them back bottom, and they're not taking any objectives of ours anytime soon. Okay, well, I misplayed that really hard. For one, I ulted too late. I was trying to be greedy about it and not have to ult, so I could continue split pushing and have that pressure of having my ult available. And then, after I did ult really late, he basically got away, and so I was like, oh, I have to flash. But my poison killed him, and I didn't have to flash anyway, so I wasted my flash, and I used my ult at a bad time, so that was dumb. I misplayed that, but right now, even though I have no mana, and I couldn't 1v1 anyone even if I wanted to, I can see everyone on the map, they're all middle, and there's no point of me recalling, because what am I going to do? Go buy stuff with all my gold? I mean, who cares what I buy? There's 4 mid. Like, creating map pressure even when I could be splitting is... Going to buy stuff with your gold isn't always the greatest decision, you know? Like, if you're able to pressure something, you should probably just do it. I think I'm just going to go Phantom Dancer next. I'm not totally sure what I should be building, since I haven't played Twitch in a really long time. But, yeah, this is basically what it was. In case I was stuttering over myself or I got distracted by other concepts, basically, a really popular thing back in the day when Twitch was popular was, you know, pushing bottom, creating map pressure, pushing towers, and whenever they sent one or more people, like if they sent one person, you could 1v1 them, because Twitch was super good at 1v1ing early on, since coming out of stealth gives you an attack speed steroid, his ultimate gives you base AD in longer range, and armor pen too, I think. I don't actually know for sure, I'd have to read it, but... And with a completed item, he's just like really good at 1v1ing people if he starts off the fight. So... Darn. Graves ran away. I should have been able to cut him off better. I healed too late. Okay, so you can use Ghostblade while stealthed, which is probably a reason why it was super popular. Also, the cheap armor pen was nice for 1v1ing also, but using it while stealth kind of makes you a super move speed terror. So, you know, you get extra move speed from being stealthed, that's true, but you also get the extra move speed from the Ghostblade. And on top of that, just having the Ghostblade in general kind of gives you another means of escape that you don't have in his kit. I mean, you don't have a gap closer or anything. It's not like you're Ezreal or huge-ass jump like Tristana. So you're kind of just really fast or really boned. So a lot of your being alive relies on your positioning and when you release yourself from stealth. So Twitch is a really hard champion in that fact that he's punished very easily for mispositioning. Right now, I only see 2 people on the map, and my ult is down, and I have a ton of money, so I'm just gonna go spend it. We aren't really pushing anything. Like, if my team was sieging this tower, I would stay bottom. I wouldn't go buy my money.
Are you gonna finish that? Nobody sneaks into my turf.
Okay, so typically, as the AD, you're not really obligated to buy any green wards. It's more like keep a pink on the map. That's your job. But since I'm going to be splitting a lot, I thought that setting up my own ward coverage would be the safest bet. So I bought my own wards with all the money I'm getting from this, you know, stuff. Plus all the solo XP is giving me tons of levels. I'm almost the same level as our Nasus top. I see like everyone top right now. This is a good window for me to just go in and push really hard. Like I saw Udyr and Thresh and Graves, I think. I'm not sure exactly who I saw all the way around, but I'm just going to get this tower because I just saw a bunch of people top. I'm pretty sure it was all 5 of them. I did see a pink ward in here, so I will clear that. Okay, so that gives me a pretty good line of vision. Ooh, okay, good. He swept. Oh, no. Okay, so he still didn't see that. So this still gives me good vision. I have good knowledge of where they'll be when I'm pushing. Since I'm going to be really extended now, since I got the tier 2, that vision is definitely required for me to push any further. I would not be pushing this lane anymore if I didn't have vision. I would definitely try to tell my top laner like, hey, go bottom, and I'll push top now, you know. I'm gonna use my stealth here and my ghost blade just because there's no chance of anyone coming into me in the next few seconds, and I just want to fight this tower and kill it as fast as possible. So getting the attack speed steroid from my stealth and my ghost blade is really good to killing the tower as fast as possible. Let's try it. Yeah. Having a bunch of attack speed like that. Uh-oh. He has Thornmail. We're boned. Wait, hold on. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. That was terrifying. So Udyr is dumb, and we hate him, and we'll never fight him again. Let's go for Infinity Edge next, and we'll grab an elixir. We're really strong right now. We're level 16. Yeah, we're level 16. We're higher level than anyone on the entire enemy team, just because we've been splitting so much. We have been getting a ton of free solo XP and stuff. Even though we don't have the most CS, like we haven't been farming jungle camps like Graves probably has. We haven't been going mid and then going bot and doing all that, you know. So we're definitely getting less CS, but we're creating way more pressure. And even though we're not really team fighting, we're doing so much for our team, and that's something that Twitch can do that not a lot of other AD carries can do. The only other one that might be able to do something like this is maybe like I don't know, Vayne or something, because she's really good at dueling. The invisibility helps a lot in skirmishes, and this is a dumb idea to 1v1 this. In fact, I'm not even going to, because I see Udyr. That was their goal. They're like, hey, this Twitch is doing this, so I'm gonna send Graves down here and bait. And as soon as he comes in on me, Udyr will be waiting here in the fog, and you know, that will be our plan. But I saw that no one was on the map. Hold on. Oh my god, they had like a pink ward or something. Holy moly. I just got dumpstered from like Africa. Just out of nowhere. Just from all the way across the world. There's just like, oh my gosh, I just got wrecked. No idea what just happened to me there. I guess they had a pink ward somewhere and they saw me in stealth, but either way, yeah. And that's kind of what I meant when I said that Twitch against this team of champions doesn't really have easy pickings, because it's like, it's really hard to deal with all of this without having a for sure way of escaping with a gap closer. So we'd pretty much be Zyra. It's like Udyr would just walk up to us and would die. So we really just need to split push. Fighting multiple of them at the same time is not something we're capable of doing, unless we have a solid front line. But right now, Nasus is still stacking up. He has magic resist only. He has like this for armor, but that's not going to stop, you know, Graves and Udyr. So we're just going to keep splitting and hope things work out, I guess. We have a big minion wave here, which is nice. And we are very strong. Like, we can take on very tough opponents. We can pretty much 1v1 everyone except maybe Udyr at this point. Udyr's really tough. He's got a lot of armor, and plus that Thornmail. It's going to do a lot of magic damage back to us. We don't have any magic resist, and we don't have nearly enough lifesteal to like lifesteal through the Thornmail. So I don't know. We're just gonna have a tough time against Udyr. They're probably gonna consistently send him down to stop us. We can 1v1 Brand, but anyone else is no go. Oh, there's Graves, but it's okay. Okay, so Brand was able to flash out immediately, so that took one of our auto attacks. We didn't activate our Ghost Blade because we forgot, so that was a misplay. But we did get Summoner Heal from Graves. I didn't have any Summoners. We got Summoner Heal from Graves and Brand Flash. And we caught the attention of their mid carry and their bottom carry. And we sent them at their bottom inhib. And my team is just sitting here taking Baron. So I didn't even have to say anything, and my team did a really good job of recognizing that 2 priority targets are bottom lane trying to kill me and that they used some resources. And that rushing Baron was a really good idea. And having Trundle, you know, I don't know if his Q steals AD off of a percentage or off of a flat amount, but I know Trundle does pretty good against Baron. His Q is pretty low cooldown, that's good damage. Nasus is really good against Baron, and so is Zyra. So they have good Baron damage. And we didn't really commit anything. We still have both our summoners up, our ult's going to be back up, and we have both our actives. So we're able to do exactly what we just did, except this time my team will have Baron, and we'll have even more map pressure overall. I just have to be smarter about my decisions of going in, because they are obviously wizened up to the fact that I'm splitting bottom forever, and they send multiple people, one person being a bait, and then the other person sitting in the fog of war waiting for me to open up. So I need to be smarter about my engages, but other than that, we can win just from me splitting. If these people go mid right now and Nasus goes top and I'm bot, then we're in a good spot. I can't 1v1 Udyr, however, so this kind of puts me at a standstill, unfortunately. I definitely need Zyra's help if I'm going to... He might ghost in on me here, and I'm going to bait for Zyra. Okay, well, he didn't fall for it. Maybe there was a ward or something. Yeah, that's a Ghost Blade. Oh my god. How did I... Yes, team! Team! Thank you, team. Alright, my team totally saved my ass. Zyra Peel and Trundle Peel, plus my Brutalizer active, my Ghost Blade, gave me the move speed required to run away from Bear Form. And the Blade of the Rune King slowed him down, gave me an extra heal, and oh my god, I hate Udyr so much. I can't believe it takes 3 people just to get down a 3 and 6 Udyr. That's nuts. But I need a lifesteal off the jungle and off of lane creeps. I don't want to recall though, because I have good pressure. But my team is recalling, so I don't know. I should probably back off for a while. But I still don't want to recall, I want to just sit back. I am taking the jungle, so they're not going to be able to farm it. I'm getting a lot of CS lately, which is nice. And eventually when I complete my Infinity Edge, that'll be even better. I'm wondering what I should get for my last item. If I should go for a defensive item like a QSS to maybe stop a brand stun, or just give extra magic resist against the Thornmail, or if I should go for a Banshee's Veil completely to try and negate a hook or something. Not sure. So yeah, as you can see, the extra move speed from Ghost Blade and Stealth is just super awesome, and I can even run away from an Udyr, and Udyr is dumb. So that probably explains why it was such a popular build on this champion. I have Infinity Edge. Dragon's up in 30 seconds, so I'm going to recall immediately. 30 seconds is... oh my... holy moly. Okay, we got a good juke there in that brush. My team's collapsing. I'm just going to throw that and slow him. We can gang up on him. Alright, this is good. Alright, we got a good preliminary damage down. Is preliminary the correct word there? I don't know. I'm just going to sit back. Nasus is farming top. I'm going to lifesteal off this bottom wave before the dragon fight. Nasus TPing. Udyr is way overextended. Slow him down with the Trundle thing and the thing and the thing. Stay back during Vlad ult. And use our ultimate to heal. Or not heal, but use our ultimate to deal tons of damage. Holy crap, okay. I definitely took longer than I should have to process that information, and I overextended into the brand. But other than that, that went pretty well. Again, we forgot to use our active items, and that probably could have made a big difference. That's unfortunate. Might have been able to live there. We definitely could have lived there. I mean, there's no question about it. There were definitely different decisions we could have made there, and we definitely could have lived. But, yeah. I forgot to use my active items, which sucks. I think I might just go for more lifesteal. Alright, maybe even... Last Whisper. Thresh is building an armor item. Yeah, maybe I should just go Last Whisper. He's got... Yeah, I think that might be the best bet. Getting that extra flat AD will be nice, plus the armor pen to get through Thornmail Randuin's, and then cloth armor item and Hourglass. I think that'll be overall. I think that's the best choice. And Trundle going in, but unfortunately he had too much damage dealt to him before the brand 1v1 since he was doing Dragon. But anyway, we're gonna keep splitting. Since Trundle's dead, I'm just gonna kill a couple minions here. And I'm gonna recall. I'm gonna go buy my pickaxe, and when I get back to here, it will still be pushing into us, but it won't be pushing into us so hard where the enemy will be able to take advantage of the wave. And I'll still be not extended on the map, so I'll be in a safe position while farming. Except Jen's gonna screw it up. Oh, come on. Never mind. Okay, so the point was I would be in a safe position, I'd be able to farm. But he totally just ruined everything. Oh my gosh. So Baron's up in 7 seconds. And rather than team fight, I'm just gonna split push because that's way cooler. I mean, my team's not in position to get in there. We have no wards down. It would be like by the time I were to run over there, it would already be dead. It's just way better to go. Oh, I think Graves got a recall off. Yeah, there he is, and he has a red buff and everything. This is gonna be a really tough 1v1. Alright, we got him down. Why aren't we dealing damage to that inhibitor? Alright, well, whatever. We just got Graves heal, which is great. So we're getting this inhib for sure. Oh, they killed Udyr. Awesome. Really important that they kill Udyr. Graves buckshot's down. Maybe... No. This is dumb. I don't want to. So we got Graves flash and heal, I think. I don't know if he flashed actually, but I know he healed. We used our ultimate and Ghostblade, but Ghostblade will be back soon, and ultimate's not too long of a cooldown. We'll get our heal back soon as well, about 20 seconds. And our team killed the Udyr and the Thresh. And Brand just now, I think. Wither is OP, is the story of that. There's nothing else to say there other than Wither OP. I feel that Graves' pain. He tried so hard. He rotated with his team. He probably even bought pink wards. Grooved. He did everything his team asked him to. And then at the end of the day, when he had red buff, level 18 Baron, and full DPS build, he just got withered. And that's it. That's the end. So we're stealth arenoing. Yep. That's the end of that. So I guess you can't damage buildings with your ultimate on. Look at that crap. Anyway, so that's basically all we did. Remember, we started off 0-3. Remember how I said you're going to wonder how you crawl back into the game? Well, that's how you crawl back into the game, is Twitch. You know, split push a ton, get solo XP. We're at highest level. We were level 16 when the entire enemy team was like level 15 and 14, so that's awesome. You know, we put a ton of map pressure, and regardless, whether or not you watched this game and you paid attention to any word I said, if you're listening to me now, just understand that map pressure is a very important aspect of the game, and that you shouldn't always worry about what score your teammate has, or who has more CS. You should always take into account the map pressure being created by the champion, because it's one thing, like if I'm playing a top tank and I'm really bad at top and I'm just like 0 and 5, but I'm also like constantly keeping the enemy top laner there and I'm pushing a tower and I'm just putting a ton of map pressure. Who cares if I'm 0 and 5? There's nothing to do with it. I'm still helping. So don't always just look at the scoreboard and start thinking badly of your teammates, because that will only get you more losses. So yeah, I've been sitting on this victory screen for a while, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But thanks for watching. I don't know if I even stopped talking during this whole freaking 46-minute game. Let me know what you thought about words and stuff, and who else you want me to play and stuff. This Twitch game was a suggestion in the comment below my previous video. I will be looking for more comments under this video to see which champion I should upload next. It doesn't have to be AD carry, it can be anything, but I would prefer if you kept the suggestions to serious ones, not be like, hey, I think you should play full tank Poppy AD carry next game. I think that'd be cool. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So just whatever you feel like seeing, I'll try to give as much insight as I can. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Follow me on Twitter.